Yeah, Siviti, the liver, she. Baton Lona, she. I'm just shocked by this person. Am I really about to admit this on obvious internet? What exactly went down in your past relationship? Yo, this one is deep, Clay. Oh, guys. And because Nale na happening this show and I was dizzy. Let's have a maka. Hey you, welcome to a new video on my channel. Today we'll be doing a Q&A. You're getting to know me, we're chatting it up, connecting and stuff. I'll be answering all the questions that you asked. Well, Instagram people and Facebook people asked, and WhatsApp people. So I used an anonymous link where people could ask me questions about anything really, and I also did an Instagram questions tab type of thing. So this is us catching up. I understand that it's been a while, and honestly it's been years, so I'm trying to build a connection with you guys so you really understand what exactly is going on in my life. Because I could tell even in my vlogs that I was like, for somebody who hasn't been actively in my life for the past 4 years, some things are just not adding up. 1 + 1 is not 2, it's 6, and I don't get it. And I totally understand it. And one thing I want from this channel, from all of us, is that you know, so that we do this life journey together. We understand where things are coming from, when certain things in my life are happening. Haikile rhapsodies on a random Sunday, you know. So that's what we'll be getting into in this video. I hope you enjoy, and if you do, you definitely should please like and definitely subscribe. We're on road to 5K, and I have absolutely no doubt that by the end of this year we're going to set the 5,000 subscribers. Oh, come on, like it's not a far-fetched dream, it's not a far-fetched goal, and I know you and I can do it, right? But really, I'm just home chilling, and I thought, let me catch up with my people while I do my makeup. So we're gonna first start with sunscreen, every sun. Obviously it's not obvious, I have moisturized my face already. I cannot not moisturize my face. I've already started, but I don't have a mirror. Hold on. We're back like Makwatla. I have the mirror right here. It's right in front of me. So, we're gonna start with putting on some sunscreen. It will help us sunscreen, guys. We can all agree, hore. Sunscreen is very important. My skin is breaking out. I think it's hormonal. I recently just started the pill. I really don't like birth control, but I've been struggling with hormonal imbalance, so it was prescribed to me. Whatever. I really don't. I'm not gonna stand here and pretend I'm not a fan of birth control. I am really not a fan. But anyway, that's another topic for another day, baby. Okay, first question. This is going to be from the anonymous messages tab. It says, do you actually enjoy your job? Do you feel fulfilled? Would you switch careers? This is a really good question. It's a really interesting question. Do I enjoy my job? I do enjoy my job. I mean, work is work. By the way, this is the Maybelline Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser. That is my primer. So how do I enjoy my job? But work is work. at the end of the day. Work is work. But do I really enjoy it? I definitely do. I think it goes well with my personality. I couldn't have chosen a better job. But then obviously there's certain parts of my job where I'm just like, okay, this could be better. And it's things that I'm aware of, so I'm working on. But hella, I do feel fulfilled when I'm doing my job. I wouldn't have it any other way. Well, I definitely would switch careers though, because that was the other part of the question. I would definitely switch careers, guys. Maybe full-time content creator. Black child, your dreams are valid. Because this thing, let's be real, I'm not going to glamorize waking up at 5 a.m. every single morning, Monday to Friday, working for 9 hours. I'm not going to glamorize that and pretend that it's cute. For me, I think if you know me, if you've been following my channel for a while, I really do struggle with that kind of setup, you know? But hella, the good thing is that at least I enjoy my job. So even if it's that 9 hours of my entire life, I'm not in a bad state. I'm not, it's not a toxic environment, those kind of things. So at least that's all I thank God for. So now I'm gonna go in with this eyebrow pencil. It comes with a brush the side and a pencil. Great. This is from a Chinese store, guys. It's written Miss Row, whatever. I have absolutely no idea what it is, child. So how I discovered this is I was roaming around hell. I forgot what I was looking for, but then I got into a Chinese store and I saw it and I was like, may I please have that? Tried it out once and I was like, this is magic. And from there I went back to the store because I didn't know if I was gonna find it again. So I went back to the store and I think I got about 5 of them. It was 15 pula each. So I was like, there's no way I'm allowing this magic to escape my life. This is my last one, by the way, because I got this last year. This is my last one and I am not ready. I need to do this very fast because light tinyazama. The plan was to wake up at 8 a.m. I woke up at 12. That's the beauty of living alone, baby. You do your own things. Own house, own rules. But anyway, guys, second question. What's the most you've done for a man? What's the most I've done for a man, Mehwane? Some of us get very dizzy. Some of us get very dizzy in relationships, guys. But what is the most? I think now what am I really about to admit this on obvious internet? Now one thing, I was obviously still a broke student, so 1.6 it wasn't, allowance wasn't even 1.9 at my time. Like in my days, allowance was still 1.6. 1.6 I decided I'm gonna buy this man a watch, 1.3. My allowance 1.6. A watch for his birthday, and I got him flip-flops, the Adidas, it's 350. So I basically used my allowance and more, because I remember even borrowing money. I used my allowance and more to Robecha. Nakoyo, this was around Valentine's and his birthday. And child, when I say I got nothing, I got absolutely nothing but his presence. And I was supposed to be grateful for that. So yeah, that's the most I've done for a man. I was just the girl and I was very, very, very dizzy. And to be honest, I didn't expect not to get anything. And I was doing it out of love. One thing about me is that my love language is gift giving and receiving. So I didn't know how to love any other way. So I can't say I regret it. I can't say I regret it because that was just me expressing my love for him. So I don't regret it. Okay, I do a little bit. Let me not lie, I do a little bit. Like, I kind of regret it, especially because the person didn't deserve it. If you're being completely honest. Well, I thought we get dizzy, guys. That's why I have to fall into the right hands. That's why I can't afford to have like a bad boyfriend, you know? Because like I get dizzy. Like I get very dizzy when I'm in love. So I need to have a man that actually has his best interest, my best interest at heart, you know? Somebody who's going to protect me, somebody who's going to love me properly and reciprocate. Because if I don't get that, I like a relationship. No ways. So now I'm gonna go with the Inglot under eye concealer. I use it around my eyes, really. It's not just for under eye for me. I'm gonna conceal my eyebrows and also around my eyes, whatever. So if I was to reflect on my past relationship in terms of, hey, let's specific, I mean the one that you were on while in your YouTube era. I am in my YouTube era. Really, what was my I think my toxic trait is that I didn't know how to regulate my emotions well. I think I was what's the word? Like I was very irrational. If given 5 million pula, would you take your ex back? Is this thing going to be about relationships? Is that the whole topic of this video? I think let me do my eyebrows off camera because let me just shut up and fast forward this part. With my new eyebrow routine is that I often only conceal the bottom, and then with the upper eyebrow I'm gonna use a darker concealer because if you've noticed I have dark skin here. Apparently it's from results of not using sunscreen, apparently. And then my skin is lighter from the bottom, so I have to unfortunately mix my foundation and stuff. Now we're gonna go in with the eyeshadow. It is in the mood for nude. It's a Playgirl eyeshadow and it has 10 color nude eyeshadows. Hear me and understand. I'm gonna use this brush. It's just it's an eyeshadow brush. I really don't be doing too much on eyeshadow these days, but I think I'm gonna go with this. It's one of my favorites actually. So, and I'm gonna use it for the outer part of my eye. Woo! I was not expecting that pigmentation, child. Oh, if given 5 million pula, would you take your ex back? Hey, 5 million pula though. Hey, but actually no, because I wouldn't actually enjoy that 5 million pula if you're being real. Let's not go there. Would you date someone who makes less money than you? Ooh. Hey, reports what's someone interesting, I think I have dated somebody who made less than I did and I didn't enjoy it. I didn't enjoy the relationship. I don't think I'm meant to be a breadwinner. I'm already a breadwinner in this household. Now I must make more money than the both of us. So what happens when now I want a Steve Madden and you can't afford it? Because now I can barely afford it. I save for that Steve Madden. But now, what happens when I want one for my birthday and you're earning less than me? Because and now I got apart from it sounding as materialistic as it is, but I am a material girl if you're gonna be completely honest. Apart from that, I think I am most I want somebody who motivates me. The amount of money that person makes, I think I need to work harder as well so that I match him. And then and then he, like, that's what I want in my life. That's what I want for myself, okay? Have you ever had a crush on your friend's man? Ew. What? Ew. As soon as my friend introduces me to a guy, he automatically stops being attractive. He automatically stops being my type. He starts being a brother. So ew. But hella lona le ira dilo ka lo jaja hella ikilo ipona hella liking your friend's man and having thoughts about him. You need to go to church. Would you stay with somebody who cheated on you once? Nope, that's not a thing. Cheating is a deal breaker to me. I have been cheated on. But my chat is maybe somebody, I've been with somebody and thought they never cheated on me, but then I never found out. Who knows? But as soon as I find out, it's over. It's over, mate. It's genuinely a deal breaker for me because I don't cheat. I've cheated before. But I've learned a lot from that, and I know that I don't want. That's not me. That's not who I want to be, and I don't want somebody to do the same thing to me. So better do unto others what you would like them to do to you. So I'm not going to do that to somebody's son because I'm trying to stay clear of karma. I give at the karma. I don't want. Do you believe in checking your partner's phone? Yes, I do. Don't be weird about it though. Don't be like excessive. What have I done to my face? And what am I actually doing? You know what? I think the problem is that I started this look without an idea of exactly what I was trying to achieve from the look. I believe in checking your partner's phone. Don't be weird about it. Every other day, what are you trying to find? And I don't believe this thing where you'll find what you're looking for. If a man respects you, you're not gonna find what you're looking for. That's what I believe. If he really values you and doesn't want to lose you, even if you check every other day, you're not gonna find nothing because he's not doing anything that might upset you. Allow me to be dululu like that. But Nalena, I know what it. If my man checked my phone today, if my man checked my phone today, I would have absolutely nothing to hide. Maybe he will find out when I'm planning a surprise trip for him. But that's all he's gonna find, So when I say don't be weird about it, is that I know how different people react to you checking their phone. It's like apparently it's an invasion of privacy, right? I just don't understand that personally. Maybe that's my toxic trait. I don't understand that because this person has probably seen me naked. So what do you mean I'm invading your privacy? Like, you've already seen my insides. Anyway, I digress. But hella, not only like it's an invasion of privacy. For me, it's a sense of now you're showing him that you don't trust him. You're showing your partner that you don't trust them. Then what's the point of the relationship then? Like, if there's no trust, especially if you're gonna be doing it every other day. Like, ma'am, you don't believe that this man can be loyal to you. Are you that insecure about yourself? Maybe you should check on the kind of girlfriend you are then. You're a bad girlfriend. Then what I want to sing so no how serious and you know it. Anyway, I'm gonna use this not foundation brush, this eyeshadow brush to do this gold color, this one here. I bet this guy had like he's just gonna look at me and be like, what in the world did you put on your face? I don't like this kind of makeup anymore, genuinely. I just feel like it's a bit too much. And it's quite outdated if you ask me. So I'm gonna blend the eyeshadow a little bit, gold, so that it doesn't look like the weird cut crease vibe. So I'm just gonna use this. I usually use this brush for powder, but I'm just gonna use it to try and blend out the eyeshadow. This one. And also kind of blend out the concealer. Trust the process. Yo! Yeah, I'm doing it personally, but why do you drink so much? Maybe because I like alcohol. Hello. And also, are you trying to call me an alcoholic? What are you? Simple o batla go reng? Simple o batla go reng? O batla go mpitsa alcoholic? Yeah. Siviti, the liver. Nonsense. But why do you drink so much? And you're clearly over familiar, ne? Ja. Why the bar? She. But Lona. She. I'm just shocked by this question. How much do you earn? Anyway, this is the YSM Inglot Play-In. It's the Inglot Play-In foundation. I got it the same time as I got the concealer while I was on a rush in SA. Scared to miss my flight, but I needed makeup, things like that. But anyway, it's the Inglot Play-In YSM. It's a smoothing face foundation. So, how much do I earn? Like, what about financial etiquette, guys? Like, that's not a thing. No, we don't. No, it's not a thing. What about what do they call it? Personal. You know what? I can't find my foundation brush, so I'm gonna use this. Just gonna use it to spread it around. But yeah, I'm not going to share how much I earn because first of all, I think my contract doesn't allow that. I've clearly signed an NDA and I feel like that's sensitive information to be sharing on the internet if I still want to work at the company that I work at. Isn't that common sense? Yeah, guys, I can't share that. But all I can say is I earn enough to clearly pay rent, my electricity, buy groceries sometimes, and maybe have a dinner or two once a month, and save for travel. So I can't say I am exactly where I want to be earning in life. I'm way, 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 way more ambitious than that. Way more ambitious than that. But I'm positive that I will eventually get there someday. That's all I can say for now. I'm not exactly comfortable, but I will be eventually. Because my God listens. Hey Tiso, love your content down. Girl, I'm childly happy that you're back on YouTube. Any career advice? Aww. I appreciate this. I appreciate this so much. I'm childishly glad I'm back on YouTube. When I did not being on YouTube always felt like an itch on my back that I couldn't just get rid of. Somewhere here where you can't reach. That's how it felt when I wasn't on YouTube. Like, that's literally how it felt. So I'm glad we're on the same page, babe. And I love you too. Who are you? Show yourself. Let's talk. like, come on. Anyways, any career advice? Wait. This is a very sensitive part of my makeup. So this is what I meant. That's what I do. So career advice, I would just say I feel like I still don't have a lot of experience in terms of career stuff, especially in the corporate industry, because I've only had one big girl job, and that's where I've been since. I haven't switched places or whatever, switched jobs or whatever. So, but I would always say, don't be stagnant, in the sense that if, let's say, you're employed for a certain position, right? Always try to increase your knowledge in that position. Be it the short course, guys, what am I doing to myself? Trust the process. Anyway, do the short course in the area that you're in. You could also not only just do those short courses in that one area that you're employed in. You can also do short courses in areas that you want to expand to. For example, I can say, if you're in the marketing industry, right, like me, you can decide let me do a short course, project management. Let me do a short course, what else? HR, in that way, when you apply for jobs so that you can grow yourself, then you look attractive to an employer, and your options become, your options dinner wider. Another thing is, changing jobs does help. It does help a lot. It's the fastest way to earn more than what you earn. Clearly, I haven't changed any jobs, but that's one fact I know. That's one thing that I've seen people do that helped them earn a lot more than they would normally do if they had stayed in the same company. Mind your business. Don't be involved in office drama. And please, for my sake, stay away from office romance as well. Like, please, if there's anything I'm asking of you, like, what are you doing? That's where you make your money. That's where your bread comes from. And you're gonna have to go there every single day of your life. And you know how men are the kids. Now you want to mix. I've said my part. I like this guy and he's actually hot. Do you, boo? Stay safe though. Exes from junior and high school relevant. I miss you, Marang. Honestly, I always feel, I miss you too, wherever you are. Like, okay, do I miss this person when I don't know who they are? But the fact that they're calling me Marang means that they're possibly more closer to me. There are very few people that call me by my middle name. So I'll just say I miss you too. Nagana for me, high school, junior school was one thing, because I did Form 1 to Form 4 in the same school. It was IGCSE. So now high school, junior school, same WhatsApp group. But I would say it depends on the nature of that relationship, honestly. Let's say, for example, you guys dated for a very long time. You guys experienced your firsts together, like a lot of firsts. Then the chances of that person still being relevant in your adulthood is very high, because this person held a very special place in your heart in making you experience a lot of things for the first time. So, and they probably taught you how to be in a relationship. Now I'm just gonna try and blend the foundation while we get to the next. Yeah, let me blend this foundation. I'm gonna put on some setting spray. What exactly went down in your past relationship? Yo, this one is deep, Clay. Oh, guys. But deep questions, Yana. Now, how do I answer that? Like, guys, there's a lot that went down. There's a lot that went down, really. But hella. Should I be real? Should I be honest? Should I? That guy wasn't guys. Like, his character was really, really bad. Like, he did not have a good character at all. And a lot of people did warn me against him. A lot of my friends didn't like the fact that I was with him. My family was definitely against the relationship. But hella, to cut the long story short, it was an abusive relationship. It was. And guys, the signs are always there. Just run for my sake, especially in today's day and age. You've seen the statistics, guys. Like, I don't have to say more. I can actually talk about this publicly now because I think I've healed. I mean, it's been 3 years now or 2? How long has it been since him and I were? Yeah, it's been about 3 years now. So, I think I've done the inner work and it took a lot. And I still do get triggers here and there, but hella. All I can say is I have absolutely nothing to say for myself. I still to this day don't understand why I stayed for that long, because it did go on for quite a while. And when people are in abusive relationships, the main thing is always to try and make it look cute to the people that they care about. Yeah, like how do I put this? Okay, my priority at that time was always to protect his image, even though I think it wasn't what's the word? It wasn't mutual. Clearly, he didn't want to protect my image, because if he did, he wouldn't have done a lot of things. He was really good at causing scenes, making sure that I'm embarrassed in public, embarrass me in front of his friends, throw me under the bus in front of my family, do things hella that said I hate this girl's guts. And because Nalen Nahapeniglis show and I was dizzy, and that's how usually it be though. You get dizzy when you're in an abusive relationship. If this person is very manipulative enough, you will definitely get dizzy. You will do a lot of things that don't make sense. You will protect somebody that's not out there to protect you. They don't care about your safety. They don't care about your reputation. They don't care at all about anything to do with you, so because that relationship was just generally manipulative and wrong for me, it took a long time for me to realize if I'm being completely honest, I'm in the pits, and this person could never, ever in my wildest dreams be my husband. Like, I cannot for the life of me imagine this person being my husband. And one thing about me is that I do date to marry, unfortunately, because I'm a lover girl like that. So I believed in love. I had hope. I believed people change. Sweetheart, I've got news. Some things just don't change. And the sad part is, each time I would forgive him, it would get worse the next time it happened. So clearly I was not safe in the relationship and I had to leave. And it took a lot of mental strength to actually leave, because those kind of relationships, it's hard to leave. So if you find yourself in that kind of situation, please seek help. And I know for that person who's going to help you, it's going to seem as if that person is against you. It's gonna it's the world, it's you and me against the world, baby. I'm sorry, it's going to feel like this person doesn't really understand what like they don't understand the connection you and that person have or whatever. But honestly, baby girl or baby boy, leave. There's too much going on in this world for you to be staying with that kind of person. We have too much stress in this world to be with people that don't take care of us emotionally, physically, mentally. There's so much in this world going on that a relationship can't be part of your stress. Okay, leave, or else relationship in you only 6 feet under. Leave. Seek help. If you feel like you're not mentally strong enough to leave the relationship, just I don't know, because now I don't know. I felt like I didn't have the resources at that time, but if I come to think of it, I feel like my friends and my family were enough for me to like make me realize at least like there's better for you out there. Like we like, do you not believe that there are men who can actually love you? And that's the thing about manipulative relationships. This person will make you feel like there's no life after them. They will make you feel like they are the best that you can ever get, and anything that you get after that is trash. I remember his words would be like, which is true. They do fucking cheat, and some of them even they're gay behind your back. Like there's a lot going on in Gabs. We are not going to deny that, but I feel like being cheated on is a lot better than what I was in. That was the ghetto, child. That was the ghetto. So I do believe that if you're a really good person, you will find your person. You will find somebody who loves you and wants to take care of you and wants to protect you at all costs. You deserve a partner that wants to protect you at all costs. Aren't you a princess? Are you not a queen? Do you not deserve safety? Do you not deserve... I'm done. You really want to see? I've talked. I've said enough, okay? But yeah, long story short, I just had to leave for the sake of my life. This life is too beautiful for me for it to be cut short by some idiot who doesn't know how to control their emotions when they're mad at you. Body count, Miguel, nothing much. Hey, at least you've moved on to a lighter conversation, even though you are mad. Like, honest. Like, why in the world would I air my bedroom business on Beyonce's internet? Like, why? Why would I do that? Anyway, my body count, I long lost count in 2010. Not the year 2010, I was 11 and I was a virgin. What's your drunk you personality like? Like, I never want to leave. I'm that person that never wants to leave the party when I'm drunk. How do you contour? I need to Google this. And I don't think this shade is dark enough. And I thought it was the darkest shade they had. But anyway, oh yeah, I'm using... First, I went with the setting sprayer, Maybelline Lasting Fix. It's the popular one, really. And then now it's the Essence Camouflage Matte Concealer. Yeah, I'm saying I'm always that person that never knows when to leave when they're at groove or at a party. I never know when to leave the party. I don't think I was supposed to blend this out yet, eh? That's why contouring for me never works, because I don't follow the steps well. I was not supposed to blend this yet. Me like the drunk question. Like alcoholic. Yeah, like our weekend like super like while I'm having a good time. All of a sudden now I'm an alcoholic. Come on now. Come on now. Would you date a man who doesn't believe in girlfriend proposals? This is interesting. This is very interesting. Would I? You know what? I believe this thing, a relationship. I don't love the idea of over compromising, What else? What am I missing? I was saying the thing about over compromising. Let's say, for example, you believe in romantic gestures, girlfriend proposal, right? And you make it clear to your partner, you know what, or the guy that's interested in you, you know what, these are the kind of things I like romance, I like those cliche. Let's pretend we're in a movie, because this life is already hard enough. Now my motto is, this life is already hard enough. Any chance I get to make it easier, I will take it. Any chance I get to romanticize it, I'm gonna take it, okay? So and then this person decides we're not doing nonsense completely. They completely disregard all your desires. Then they don't like you. So then now you're over compromising. But then if you communicate with your partner, well, hey, I like 1, 2, 3, and it's not really that thing, but you can see that this person is actually willing to get into your groove of things in terms of romance and stuff because they like you that much, then please date them. Please. So now my thing is, I can date somebody who doesn't believe in girlfriend proposals, Valentine's Day, what, as long as they can respect my belief for those things. I can respect that this person doesn't believe in Valentine's Day. Hey, but I'm gonna make a lover girl. You don't believe in Valentine's Day? I'm still gonna make it romantic as fuck for you. I don't care. It's a day about romance. What do you mean? But hella, like, for example, I may not understand why you like football so much, but because I know that you love it, I'm still going to be that supportive girlfriend that will buy you a Man United t-shirt for when the new season comes. I'm gonna be that girl that's going to go watch football with you regardless, even if I don't understand why the hell they're kicking the ball that way. So now I just believe relationships are about compromise, just not over compromising. Compromise in the sense that if it doesn't hurt any of us, it makes your partner happier, and it's not hurting any of us, it's not changing our personality in any way. Please do that for your partner. What do you have to lose? Absolutely nothing. So those are my thoughts in regards to, right now I'm waiting for the concealer to set a bit, by the way. Currently, how are friendships looking, jobs, unemployment, relationships, marriages, babies? Hey, you're speaking adult things. You are speaking adult things. Marriages and babies. I'm just 26, guys. I'm just 26. But anyway, in terms of friendships, I think my friendships are doing good. I am starting to accept it's okay to outgrow certain friendships, certain people. Like, it's fine, babe. Like, you're growing, this other person is growing as well. You guys may not be at the same pace, and if you guys don't see eye to eye anymore because of the results of your growth, it's okay. Like, we move, dog. Like, it doesn't have to be bad blood. So that's one thing I'm really learning the hard way in terms of friendships, because now I'm somebody that has a lot of attachment issues. Okay, I want to stick, I want to just keep you close as much as possible. Please. What do you mean you're my friend and now all of a sudden we can't be friends anymore? No, that's not a thing. That's not a thing. So so I'm learning how to flirt with the idea of letting certain friendships go because we may not see eye to eye. And it's better right? What are your thoughts on sobriety or a sober lifestyle? You know what? If you want to go sober, baby, do you. Just don't involve me in it. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Actually, I think going sober is, I would definitely recommend, because Ghana, there is absolutely no positive thing that alcohol gives you in your body. Like, there's no health benefit in alcohol. It only does bad things to your body. So if you're gonna go sober, I would definitely recommend, in fact, now that there are certain months where I do decide, what, this month I'm just not drinking anymore. I need to let my body recover a bit, so I'll never be against the whole sobriety thing and making it a lifestyle. I don't know if I'm at that level where I'm just like, bojalwa, never. I don't want to lie to you guys. I don't think I'm there yet. But maybe I genuinely foresee myself eventually not drinking anymore. I know it's hard to believe, but I genuinely think so. I genuinely have an inkling that I might end up, having a sober lifestyle. But who knows? This person kana really get relationships. Currently, how are your friendships looking? Jobs, unemployment, relationships, marriages, and babies. I didn't answer that. I only answered the friendship aspect of it. Jobs, unemployment, I'm not unemployed. Relationships, I think things are good in terms of relationships. I don't know if you're speaking of relationships, romantic relationships, or you mean platonic, family. I don't know. But otherwise, all of the above, I think they're good. Really, it's such a blessing that I have absolutely nothing to complain about in that department. Marriages. How about the marriages? The marriages, because clearly it's not me. As far as I'm concerned, this hand is very, very empty. And then babies, you're speaking adult things. Guys, this is why I was supposed to film this video in the morning. I was given enough time to film the damn video. Now my visitor is about to arrive and my house is still a mess. Anyway, that better not be him. Anyway, how would you describe yourself to a stranger, or how do you think a good friend would describe you? Ooh, this is a nice one. I think I would describe myself as a bubbly person, always willing to try new things. You can never get bored around. I would also describe myself as a very friendly person and sweet. And I am shy. Believe it or not, I am shy. I know I don't look shy here, but I am shy. She, you're speaking adult things. In the bedroom, younger Tiso or older Tiso, who are you betting on to blow him away? Luna, you ready, Loshe? Yo. Anyway, I would say older Tiso. She has more experience. How did you hide your previous why did you hide your previous relationship from the internet in terms of his face? So I'm often attracted to guys who are not into social media like that. Can I just be the Beyonce in the relationship alone? You can be popular like in real life and a lot of people and stuff, but like on social media, I prefer to be the one that's like in the spotlight. It's not a selfish thing or whatever. I just feel like, hey, I don't want my men to be vlogging. I'm sorry. And I also hid his face because I don't want my relationship to be on social media like that, you know? Like, you can hear a few details here and there about what we're doing or where we're going or whatever, but details about our relationship, I don't think they're important. And details can be who it is, who I'm in a relationship with. I don't think it's that deep. I don't think you need to know. I get it, this channel, yeah, friends, partner. So even if today, even in future when I date, I am not intending on putting the guy on social media, really, like on my Instagram stories, because I am a lover girl and I do love to appreciate my man. Okay? And the relationship is never a secret. It's never a secret for I'm in a relationship. Kind of a hey, hi, but anyway, if I am in a relationship, you would know, you know. Another real reason, to be honest, is that Ene himself, he wasn't comfortable with that. And I'm not going to put somebody's face on the internet when they are clearly saying that they don't want to be. Why am I invading your boundaries like that? Why am I invading your space like that? Like, it's not that deep. YouTube isn't so deep. Okay, it's deep to me, but I understand that it's not deep to you, so I can't force you to be on my YouTube channel. I respect boundaries. Any prospect of a marriage, nyana, or a little bambino, love you. Guys, am I that old that now you're starting to think marriage and babies are around? This is the second question. Am I missing something? Hey, clearly I'm missing something. So, oh yeah, I forgot to tell you, the powder that I was putting on my face is the LA Girl Pro Powder HD High Definition Setting Powder. And then I went in with the setting spray again. Guys, like I'm just trying to find my feet here in the dating scene. La bona ela gore ke gone ntseng maloba 3 years nyana ago hela na ne ke vruvaiwa ke relationship. Impampamolotse. Intlogetse ke pakogile. And now I must now think about marriage. I would love to get married, guys. I've always dreamt about that. You know, having a cute little family, 3 kids with the husband in a nice mansion, you know, and I'm just taking care of the kids, running a very successful business. And my man is also running successful businesses. Ra motivatana. Ke re itse king. La ntlhaloganya ke itse gore la nkutlwa. So I've always dreamt of that, but I can't say I know when that's about to happen or whatever. I don't know nothing, okay? And in terms of babies, ring first. This is too empty for me to be thinking about babies, okay? I'll start maybe thinking about babies give an engagement ring. And then just a thought. I'm just saying thoughts about babies. I give an engagement ring. So, what's the hardest person you've learned as a content creator? I think it says lesson. What is the hardest lesson? Okay, it's not necessarily in regards to me. I learned this while watching other people. I don't think it has happened to me. But I've learned you need to be careful what you put on the internet. You need to be careful what you share with people, because it can turn bad really, 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 really fast. It can turn bad fast, okay? So that's one thing I've learned, and I never want to find out how bad it can get. I'm just the girl, really. So let's say, for example, if I had shared how much I earn, clearly you have breached the contract. You're fired. What are your friendship deal breakers? So why are you liking my man? Like, if you have some sort of feelings towards my man, you're not a real friend, dog. Like, I don't care what you say. So you doing whatever with my man or whatever, both of you outside my life. Another friendship deal breaker, finding out that you've been discussing my business behind my back. Like business that you knew I shared with you in confidence, and when I go decide your other friend, because your other friend matters more. Hey, if I find out you're gone. Not feeling supported, especially when I need it the most. Like, sorry. Like, if you can't support me when I need you the most, why are we friends? Why are we doing this? What's the point? What are we doing? That's what really said me. I really is a dog. Like, I'm sure I think it. Khate, would you date someone without a car? Guys, once you've dated somebody with a car, it's hard to like go back to somebody that doesn't. But I've dated guys without cars. It wasn't that worth it anyway, but ketlaring. But I don't think it's that deep. Mihela, no, I'm sorry. Men are very strict with their standards, by the way, so why can't I be strict with my standards? So no, and yes, I know I don't have a car, and that's exactly why I don't want to date a man without a car, because I don't have one. Now, if we both don't have one, how are we gonna get around? In drive all the time. No. Yeah. I think I'm gonna answer this last question and then we're gonna call it a day. What do you guys think of my makeup? I'm gonna do my mascara while I answer this last question. Which is worse, being ghosted or being breadcrumbed? I think being breadcrumbed, because like with being breadcrumbed, like this person keeps doing something really really nice, and then after that they stop being nice to you, they stop doing those things that you like, and they start being a bad person to you, a bad partner to you, and then you're pulling away, they do the same thing to get you back again. I think that's like consistent pain. Like this person is consistently dragging you along. I cannot imagine. I can imagine, because I've been in that situation where I kept being breadcrumbed. It's worse. Being ghosted, the thing is, it's painful. You're gonna be left wondering, but then you're gonna get to a point where you're like, you know what, whatever. He's gone. And then when he comes back, you've already moved on. You're just like, who the fuck do you think you are? Yeah, no, man, how breadcrumb you are. Like it really messes up your mental health, even the way you function. I'm using a mascara from Signature. This mascara says so it's not doing the best job. Like, it's already dry as hell. You see, it's written Signature, and it's waterproof mascara, and it says slay queen, slay Betty. And then, are you planning on hiding this current guy too? Love you, babe. Hey, which current guy? So I can mango the current guy. Let's have a look at Maka. Guys, when did I say there's a current guy? Like, what current guy? I would love to see you in the next vlog, okay? It's going to be a weekly vlog. But yeah, it was nice hanging out with you guys. I love you so much, and I really appreciate you guys for interacting with this video. Like, if it wasn't for you guys responding, this video wouldn't be possible. So you're a real one. Please remember to subscribe if you're new here, and if you're a returning subscriber, baby, you are a real one. I love you. I appreciate you. Bye.